You you wouldn't have a spare USB
stick?
Yeah.
Just the one I brought?
Yeah.
Why, do you want to copy it onto something?
Yeah, we'll just have to file one with the court. I'll get one at lunchtime, there should be one.
You've got an email address, I can send you a Google link to it, because it's saved on my Google Drive. I can just
No,
send
it's to give to the court. They need like a physical exhibit for the trial.
Right, right.
So we can use that for now, but
yeah.
I'll just transfer it and send one up, that's fine.
Cool. If you can't get it transferred, I'll just give you my contact details, let me know and I can send it to you if you need it. So,
yeah.
The option's there, mate. It's not released in public, obviously, because I don't want to affect the court.
It's like any trial, the exhibits are handed up to the court for the court copy. So I'll produce that footage as an exhibit.
Yep.
But we actually have to give it to them so they have the files and archives and everything. So.
Yeah, no worries.
Because for example, I've got the other footage on a disc, so I would have just given them.
Yeah, we've got the disc as well.
Just given them the disc. But
for me, it's for me the synchronizing it all to me just made it easier to follow all of the footage in one go.
Oh yeah, and I'm from the Crown, just staff, so we're out here for a week, and you know, for my trials I'd do the same. So I've just sort of been given a file to run today.
I sympathise with you, mate. You're having to deal with the other shitstorm other people create.
Oh, sorry.
Yep.
There wasn't a DVD. It wasn't recorded.
There was an interview. So why wasn't it recorded?
Because it wasn't a form of DVD. It was declined.
Sorry, it wasn't.
The DVD interview was declined, so they don't video if the interview is declined today.
But doesn't he have a right to actually have a copy of that interview? Like,
there isn't.
Would he have? But he did an interview with the cop, yeah.
Well, I think they asked, do you want to speak? And the answer was no, which is covered in the statement.
Oh, okay. Okay. We just figured that if he was interviewed by an officer in custody, there should have been a recording of it.
Yeah, if it proceeded to an interview. So if it's declined, then there's no...
Okay, so you must have just said no.
But that'll be on the statement.
I'll just remain silent.
Yeah.
Yeah, so they wouldn't have been taken, because they take you into the interview room.
That's what I mean, a one-sided conversation anyway, so... Yeah.
But even if it was a one-sided conversation, if it was taken into the room to be done formally, that would be recorded. So often the allegations are put to someone in comment, and they can obviously say in the comment, and that's recorded. But if that stage is even declined.
That makes sense, bro. Cheers. May I suggest CRC, Gary?
Yeah, you're not the only one to say that, but then when it dries out, the next one is, should we put grease on it? But like everything,
grease will dirty up the carpet.
Yeah, but if you spray it, it's going to stink the room out. So you've got to do it on a Friday night or Saturday morning.
Tell you what, another good product is
fish oil.
Yeah,
it's lanolin.
Can you imagine fish oil in here in the summer?
Wow, yeah. I suppose. Well, everybody thinks the justice system stinks most of the time anyway, so don't want to be disorderly. Sorry. Yeah, mate. It's just easy to hear every single person.
You can, yeah.
Hopefully, if this doesn't go too much further from 2:15, I'll pop down and have a look at it then. Cheers, guys. You get to end up being on quite a good conversational piece with both of these guys once you get through the initial don't piss on my second week.
CCTV footage from the airport, as well as footage taken by the defendant on this front. What the defendant has provided me today is a compilation of those combined together, which is the best form of evidence, I agree. So to propose that footage be the one today and produced by consent, so we're ready to proceed otherwise.
Following the matter of Tony Adams.
I want to clarify the position of the person who comes today.
Yes, Your Honour.
Yes, could you, who is this person?
My name is Mark Keane.
No, I don't need to hear from you. I'm here with Mr. Adams. No, I don't need to hear from you. I'm here with Mr. Adams.
This is my Mackenzie friend,
Your
Mark
Mackenzie
King.
friend.
Yes,
Thank you.
thank you.
Right.
Your Honour.
Well, you can be seated, Mr. Adams, while I just speak to Mr. King. Yes, you proceed whenever you feel comfortable.
Thank you.
Right. Now, Mr. Keane, I first need an undertaking from you that you have no recording apparatus with you.
No, Your Honour. Well, I have a cell phone, but it's not on.
Right. And you're not going to use that to record any aspect of this hearing?
No, I've gone through that with
And
court
you
security on the
have
entry.
Nothing that you're able to take photographs or
No, Your Honour.
other apparatus or electronic device that would allow you to do that. Now, what do you see as your role as a Mackenzie friend? What is your understanding of the role that you will play?
My understanding is that I'm to sit quietly next to the defendant and make suggestions quietly, either by notation or quietly speaking to him, not to disrupt the court. I believe any notes that I make may be asked for the court to be handed over at the end of it, I think, from previous readings of undertakings as a lay assistant or Mackenzie friend. I mean, I do believe that if I...
You understand that you have no ability to ask any questions?
Absolutely, Your Honour.
And your role is not that of a...
Yes. I would say that if on occasion, if I am able to speak to Mr. Adams on his request, can assist in the speed and efficacy of the proceedings today, Your Honour.
What does that mean?
If on occasion, if I am able to speak to Mr. Adams on his request, can assist in the speed and efficacy of the proceedings today, Your Honour.
What does that mean?
Means that if...
Because you're there obviously to assist him, but what are you suggesting that you may speak to him about something? He's in the process of asking questions.
Well, no, if... I guess if it's just the correct terminology or whatnot to ask, and if he gets a bit kerfuffled, my point would be to try and articulate it more clearly to the court.
During the course of which he's on his feet himself,
Yes.
then he should request me to stop everything so you can consult with your
Yep.
But that's not to assist you when you're being cross-examined yourself. Do you understand that?
Correct.
If you have unable to understand the question that the prosecutor is asking, you should put your hand up. We've got a very experienced prosecutor. I'm sure that those matters can be sorted and will not require your intervention, Mr. King.
I agree, Your Honour.
So we will, as long as you understand what your role is, Mr. King, I will allow you to take a seat beside Mr. Adams. But I make it clear if at any time I'm not happy with your conduct, then I will have to ask you to retire with that.
Of course, Your Honour, absolutely.
And and also I will also be dependent on the prosecutor. He may raise concerns himself, or if that happens, well, we can have discussion as to your point of view, and then I'll make a decision as to whether you remain where you are, or what your role is, and whether in fact you remain in court at all.
As you see fit, Your Honour.
Thank you very much.
Appreciate it.
Please take a seat.
Yes, thanks, Rob. Perhaps for everyone's benefit, I can give a very brief rundown of the charges. Mr. Adams faces 3 charges, Mark. One of disorderly behaviour, one of willful trespass, and one of resisting police. The background, all from a single incident in July last year, where Mr. Adams was at the airport. His flight was cancelled, and it's the resulting behaviour that's the subject of the charges the police allege against him. There are presently 6 witnesses, Mum. There may only be 5. One of them was just to produce the CCTV footage, but now the yes, so he may not be necessary. And I briefly mentioned that to my friend, but in fairness, over lunch I'll discuss that further. They're all here, ready to go. There's a Jetstar employee, 2 or 3 members of airport security, and 2 police officers that attended, Mum. As I previously indicated, there is 2 lots of footage that have been amalgamated by my friend, by the defence today, that all of the offending is, alleged offending, is shown on. So the process may have been streamlined with showing that footage, but of course the witnesses are here and ready to be cross-examined as well. So,
just to give an idea, how long, for example, does the footage take?
The footage is 20 minutes long. So I've just asked for the witnesses to be brought up. Apologies, Your Honour.
There should be an order excluding witnesses.
Yes, seek that order excluding witnesses, except the officer in charge.
Now, the only witness that's going to remain in the room, Mr. Adams, will be the officer in charge. Do you have any objection to that?
No, Your Honour.
All the other witnesses for the piece that are excluded are not allowed to come in here
Right.
until they come to give their evidence in the witness box.
Yes.
And obviously the purpose of that is that we don't want them to hear anyone else's evidence.
Right, okay.
Yes.
Yep. Thank you.
It's just standard practice.
Yes.
But it is also standard practice usually that the officer in charge can remain unless there are exceptional circumstances. He can't because he's really, he's in charge of the case.
Thank you.
Will you explain what the officer in charge?
Yes, ma'am. The police call Miss Fialelei LAUFALE. I'll just grab here.
How do I spell that? No. Oh, right.
Sorry, I should have. I'm just sorry, I'm just working my Miss LAUFALE? Miss LAUFALE?
She can come now.
No, Miss LAUFALE.
Okay.
Okay, thank you.
Make a copy and just click out what you're doing.
Just so I don't veer off on my own tangent, I'm going to stick to what the law says and what I'm supposed to just put down to the correct. Yeah.
Do you have?
Yes.
Sorry.
Just to get to it.
Witnesses doesn't have the police officers' name, it just has the 4 lay witnesses, so.
That's right, I just need to spell out the names on the statement. It's the registrar.
That's while we're waiting, for your honour's benefit, I'm not sure if it's on the file, and Mr. Adams can probably confirm that I understand time, date, place, and ID aren't in dispute.
Right. Yes.
I think that was previously indicated, is that?
Do you understand what has been spoken about? So do you accept that there was, that you were at the Auckland airport at the time?
Yes.
And on the date?
This one.
You deny everything else that took place?
Correct. Yes.
And you were present?
Yes. That's correct.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Just because otherwise they have to prove it.
Yeah.
So I'm going to note on for the record that time, date and place and identity are not
Okay.
an issue today.
Yeah.
It's all about one thing.
Thank you.
Would you have to take the oath or affirmation, so with or without the Bible? Without one. Do you solemnly, sincerely and truly declare and affirm that the evidence you're about to give regarding the matter now before the court shall be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth? Thank you. Take your seat. Here's a copy.
Sorry, and just to explain, as a support person in that court, not another witness.
You understand that? This witness is a support person. You don't have to say that. Which is entitled to have.
Yeah. That's fine.
Because of course everyone has access to the court unless they're specifically excluded.
Thank you.
Can you please state your full name for the court?
My name is Fialelei.
And what do you do for work, Ms. LAUFALE?
I am a supervisor for Swissport, which is a ground handler for Jetstar.
And in July 2022, what was your job?
I was a supervisor.
And who was that for?
You were what?
Supervisor
Supervisor.
And who was that for?
for Swissport.
And a branch that being Jetstar.
Yes, a ground handler for Jetstar.
And at 9:30 a.m. on the 16th of July 2022, which was a Saturday, were you working?
Yes, I was.
And where were you working?
At the domestic terminal.
And what was your role on that day at the domestic terminal?
Supervisor.
And what did that entail doing
I was
that morning?
in the morning. Yes, I was in charge of checking agents, boarding gates, did the whole process of check-in.
And that process of check-in, is that dealing with customers?
Yes, passengers. Yes.
And that morning, did you deal with Mr. Tony Adams?
Correct.
And what was your interactions with Mr. Adams that morning? Sorry, I'll come back a step. What was Mr. Adams to you? Who was he to you that morning?
He was a passenger on the flight that was disrupted on that morning.
And what was that flight that was disrupted?
That was I remember correctly, it was a JQ 295 to Queenstown.
And perhaps might just be my benefit that the courts that what was that code you said? What does that mean?
Can you repeat the code so I
code.
can write it down? I have to write everything down, although it's being recorded. So I'm probably asking you to stop every so often so I can write something down. What was the flight number?
JQ 295.
JQ
95.
Thank you. And you said it was disrupted. What do you mean by that?
There was a cancellation on that flight, so the flight was cancelled on today.
And what was the reason for that cancellation?
The reason being was due to crewing requirements. There was no crew to operate the flight.
Okay. So is that like pilots and air
It
hostess?
was tech crew. Yeah, there was no tech crew.
And you informed Mr. Adams of the cancellation?
Yeah, there are a lot of passengers. There's the whole flights on that day. Everyone was being informed.
And how did Mr. Adams react to being told of the flight
Very,
cancellation?
very poorly.
And can you describe what you mean by that?
He wasn't happy about the cancellation. He took videos of myself and the staff that was there. He was demanding to get another flight to Queenstown. He was not going to leave without a flight.
And what was his actions or what was he saying that demonstrated what you perceived as his anger?
Okay, can I read what I wrote?
No, sorry.
Right, sorry.
Just put that to one side. Just from what you can recall on that day, Mr. Adams' actions, what he was saying or what he was doing after hearing of the cancellation.
He was demanding to put him on another flight. He took videos of me, mainly myself, saying that I was the one that responsible for the flight being cancelled. He demanded that he can get his own crew to operate the flight. I'm not quite sure how that happened. He said that he was Jetstar staff member and he can provide his own crew to operate the flight.
his own crew, and he was a Jetstar
Member,
with his own crew.
so he can provide his own crew to operate the flight.
What did you take he meant by what is a Jetstar member?
I'm not quite sure that was his comment.
Okay, no, that should be. And how did you respond to his request of you finding another flight?
Because he was not given the options given to him of another flight, he was not getting that option out, or doesn't want to hear that, he want to take it. So he took videos of me and demanding that he needs the flight on that day.
So just to backstep a little bit, you said he wasn't getting options, what?
He was given options of a flight for the next flight. He didn't want to take that option.
When was that next flight?
The next flight would have been the same day or the following day.
Okay. And what followed this interaction of you saying he could get the next flight? How did he respond?
So because he didn't respond quite well to the reaction or to the response that I gave him about the next option is the next flight, he took videos of me and other passengers as well. So for me, I have to step back and then call the security and police to take over.
And prior to taking the videos, can you recall what Mr. Adams was saying to you? So before he started filming,
He was already having his phone on when he approached me. So he literally didn't have like a proper conversation with me. When he approached me, he already had his video on, his phone on.
so but prior to that, when he was told did you tell him of the cancellation of the flight?
Jetstar have been advised, send him text messages.
Sorry, who advised them?
Jetstar.
Jetstar advised.
Yeah, because I am a third party. I don't work directly for Jetstar. I am employed by a third party, which is a crown handler for Jetstar. So that cancellation, there was comms, sent out communication via text messages or emails to passengers prior to the passengers coming to the airport. So they have been advised.
And so just your first interaction with Mr. Adams was that to rearrange the
Correct.
flight, that was your interaction with him?
Yes. They was given the option of the very next available flight, which would be later on that day or the following morning.
And so you said he was filming, and you said you called security. Who was that?
The airport security were called, aviation security, and then the police arrived as well.
And do you remember who you called from airport security?
Sorry, I can't recall, but it was the security that was called.
And you said he was videoing you and also videoing other.
Other staff members and passengers as well.
And did you overhear any of the interactions he was having while he was videoing others?
I recall when he was recording one of the passenger that was behind him because I was going to serve him because he didn't want anyone to come to the counter. He stopped everyone from coming towards me because he didn't want anyone to come to the counter. He stopped everyone from coming towards me because he didn't want anyone to come to the counter. He stopped everyone from coming towards me. So I remembered what he said to the elderly gentleman that was behind him, asking for his name, asking for his rights. He had no right to speak to him at all.
These were comments. Who was making these comments?
Tony Adam.
Okay. He was making these comments to
To
the
the
elderly
passengers,
gentleman.
yes, that was behind him.
Okay. And so after you called security and the police, did you interact with Mr. Adams any further?
No, when he was taken away, I haven't seen him again until today
And who was he taken away by?
by police.
And if you had to describe his interactions with you on that day, generally, how would you do that?
Unacceptable. I was just an employee. I don't make the calls for the flight being cancelled.
Ms. LAUFALE, I'm just going to ask that we play some footage now. Your Honour, this is the footage mentioned to be produced by consent. I will put it on a separate USB. Your Honour, to produce it formally later. But Ms. LAUFALE, we're just going to play some footage from that day, and I'll just ask you some questions from that footage. You may, the screen, it should be on this screen, hopefully.
Yeah, on both screens.
Terrific.
So, will it come on this one?
Comes on both, yes.
Not one directly in front of me. Oh, yes.
Sorry, the registrar, it's the one we played before, so if you hopefully can find.
It's just loading.
So it's police versus out. If you just waiting, is that the only one?
That's the one.
That should be the one if we can play that, please.
Right, this lady here refuses to help. Right, this is going to go on YouTube, right? Yeah, you do care. You really do. Honestly. No. I'm saying here, right? This lady here refuses to help.
Sorry, I wonder if we can just turn it down. Just gonna.
Yeah, I was just sitting at the.
Sorry. And Ms. LAUFALE, do you recognise the person in that video?
That was me.
Thank you. And is this the interaction you've just described?
Right.
Yeah, we might just play it through, and if you have any comments as we're watching, and either let us know and we can pause it. But I'll just play it through the interaction you described there. Thank you.
Us get onto a flight to Queenstown. She refuses to help a Jetstar customer who's a Jetstar member to get to Queenstown, right?
So
Honestly.
Organise it yourself. Then go organise it yourself.
Yep.
Because you're not willing to.
I did organise it. I went down to Air New Zealand and they're going to help me out. They're going to organise a cabin crew like you asked me to do. So I went down and organised it with Air New Zealand, right? So who's going to help me get down to Queenstown? Honestly. Yep.
Okay, with this part of the video, I find it very strange because for a Jetstar staff, as he said, a Jetstar member, he can organise his own crew to operate a flight. That doesn't make any sense at all.
Okay.
And he went to Air New Zealand to recruit cabin crew from Air New Zealand to operate a Jetstar flight.
Is that a possibility that you're aware
No.
of? And sorry, this video where it started, had you had interactions with him prior to the start of this video?
Yes.
And were they the interactions you've described to us this morning, leading up to him videoing?
Correct.
Okay. And can you please explain that, Registrar?
Yes? What? Yeah. We all got problems, right? And what is your problem? What is your problem? Holding up the queue, right? So, because I'm a Jetstar member and I want service, what's the problem? Tell me what's the problem? Exactly, right. I was standing in the queue. Where have you been today? Mr. Wanna open up your mouth? Right, when Mr. Wanna open up your mouth, go on, what's your name? I'm entitled to take this, mate. You want to open your mouth? Now let's go, come on. Mr. Wanna open up your mouth? You see yourself on YouTube, mate. Obviously you haven't heard of me, right? Okay? Now I need to go away. But you called me over, mate. Right, mate. Behave myself. Okay, right. Everyone's in the queue. So where were you this morning? I went to organise a cabin crew with Air New Zealand, right? Which she asked me to do. So I done that. Correct? Oh my gosh. Well, my problem is not your problem. Why? Well, what's wrong now? Are you getting angry? Are you getting angry? Why? Why is that? You wanted to call me over now, big man. Act like a big man, right? Got me? Understand me? Next time, just zip it, stay out of my business. You understand me? And your name is? Mr. What? No name? Mr. Blinky Bill? Yeah? Yeah, look at you now, right? Okay, I need to get to Queenstown. I've organised this for over 6 months, you understand me? For my wife's 50th, and you want to open your mouth. You understand my frustration here now? Do you? Yes or no?
Frustrated.
Exactly, mate. Over 6 months this has been planned, right? No, you don't need to look at anyone else. Look at the camera, smile, and say your name. Yeah? You don't want to now? So next time, stay out of my business, you understand me? You feel me? You got me? Yeah? Understand that, mate? You don't want to say your name? I'm giving you opportunity. You're going to be famous. Yeah. I thought so. I thought...
Was that the elderly gentleman?
Correct, that was behind him.
Sorry, keep playing. Now the people we see there appear to be in a queue. Are they?
Obviously doesn't want to help me. I will wait till...
As the people in the queue there, are those people that you would be serving?
That was the same people on the same flight that was disrupted.
Okay, and
They were not behaving the way he did.
okay, and so they're lining up wanting to talk to you or one of your colleagues.
They wanted to come and talk to me because I was the one dealing with the cancellation, so, but they couldn't get to me because of him blocking the way.
Okay, thank you.
But they couldn't get to me because of him blocking the way.
Okay, thank you.
But they couldn't get to me because of him blocking the way.
Okay, thank you. You can explain that, Registrar. Thank you.
All right.
Next one, please.
Yeah. Yeah, that's me. Sorry.
And your ID.
Excuse me.
Just give me an ID, please. Give me an ID.
And what are you trying to do here?
Just give me an
I was trying to help somebody else because at this point, sorry,
You're going to be world famous, trust me.
at this point I refuse service to him, which I know I have the right to, because he was being very difficult. So I given up other passengers who were on the line to come forward.
Thank you.
Al's Easy Eats. Okay, John Eric Nguyen bodybuilder. Yeah. You're going to be a superstar. Am I not allowed?
What's the problem?
I'm not allowed to take a photo in a public place? Can you remove your mask so I can see your face? So I can make you famous?
What's the
Are
problem?
you aware
The
of
problem is they cancelled my flight. I've organised this for 6 months. Can you?
He was the airport security, which we called to come in and help.
Thank you. Sorry.
You do anything for me or I don't need to talk to
Can you
you?
do that?
Yep.
Can we sit on here?
Well, can you move it for me? Because I'm holding my phone recording you. And you are, yeah, no, I don't need to talk to you. Remove your mask and say your name. Remove your mask and say your name. You say I couldn't record? Am I not allowed to record? Am I breaking the law?
Okay, sir.
Comms train 325, can you please send emergency backup for Mr. What's your, can I have a look at your ID?
So, what's the problem? Cancel your flight?
Oh no, you said I couldn't record. Now let's go through the law saying I can't record in a public place, right? Let's sort that issue out first, yeah? Because I tell you what, I'm going to make you famous in New Zealand, mate. Al's Easy Eats, John Eric Nguyen bodybuilder.
Excellent.
Yeah?
I can help you.
No, you're not. You try to remove me in my banks.
I don't know what to talk to you over here.
I was waiting, that lady was going to help serve me, right? Now, show me your ID, because I'm going to make you famous, Mr. Big Man. Like that other man wants to open his mouth, yeah? Yep. Okay, now show me that. Honest, you don't? Okay, so who are you then? Member of the public?
Airport security.
Airport security. Show me your ID.
Yeah, I've been told before.
No. Show me your ID. No, I'm not. I'm trying to get down to Queenstown. Okay, they can lie and say I'm doing whatever. Yeah? I'm not hassling him. I need to get down to Queenstown. Okay? You don't know the issue. So next time you want to butt your nose in, got me? You feel me? You understand me? No, you're not. No, you're not. You're trying to remove me. Okay? Now show me your ID, because I'm not going to touch you. Show me your ID. Well, so you're not a police officer? You're not a, so what are you, a security guard? Security guard, are you? Well, you know what? You ain't got shit, mate. Honestly, you look at this and you look at the law. You think I don't know the law?
All I need to do is help you.
No, you're not. You're here to try and remove me, mate. Okay? Yes, you are. And I'd like to see you try. I'd like to see you try.
I'm not trying to remove you.
Okay, well, I'm not going back there. Stay away from me. Okay, when the cops come, I'll address them as well. Do not ever tell me I cannot film in public. Okay, you will be welcome. Let me show you your face. Come on, just a little bit.
I'm following COVID procedure.
Just a little bit. You're following COVID procedure. Oh, is that right? Well, you're just scared now. Yeah? Show your face so you can be famous. Yeah? Well, see you later. Have a good day. Bye. Now, back to this lady over here. I can't see.
Sorry. Can you give me
Why not? I'm a Jetstar member. Jesus, it's gonna be good.
Okay, so nothing. I'm not giving you any consent to be filmed. You need to be.
I don't need consent, trust me. It's a public place, honestly.
Yes, not public place. Not
Yeah, well,
Not
I don't need your consent, trust me.
Really?
Yeah, really, honest.
How do you
Honest.
How do you know that you don't need consent from people?
Oh, because I watch Audits New Zealand. Do you not?
Really?
Yeah, really.
Okay, thank you for that.
Mark Ortho Keen also. Mark Ortho Keen. I'm going to send this to Mark Ortho Keen on how you're conducting yourself. I'm a Jetstar member. I went down to Air New Zealand to organise a cabin crew. Oh, wow. Why are you so violent? Down there, they got Air New Zealand uniforms. They're all ready to go. You told me to go and organise it. I went down there and spoke to them nicely, and they're more than happy to bring up their crew. That's what they told me. They're more than happy, but they don't want to put your uniform on. I'm sounding stupid. Why? Because I organised the cabin crew, what you asked me to do.
You think organising a cabin crew from another flight from another airline to get
You asked me to do it.
another.
Okay, I requested that give me your manager's number because you're a manager, but you can't help me.
Anyways, we don't have any other flights today. Sorry.
So what's earliest flight tomorrow?
Tomorrow is at 8:30 in the morning.
But then the other girl just told me 6 o'clock. And she said
We don't have any 7 o'clock tomorrow.
6 o'clock.
6 o'clock, no.
Are you going to Queenstown
She just said their flight to your left. She literally just told me.
This is great footage, honest.
Where's from tomorrow morning?
And this is the manager for Jetstar.
Please scroll. First one tomorrow, 8:30. First one.
So why did she tell me 6 o'clock?
She's incompetent.
She literally just told me 6 o'clock. Why did she say this?
Oh, the pressure's coming on now.
This guy said there was a 6 o'clock flight tomorrow. You just said
Wow. Oh, here we go. Here we go.
Okay, so it's 6:50 as Kiwibank, 8:56.
And he's still hanging around. Look at him. Hi, mate. Want to give us a wave? How we doing?
Are you guys from Auckland? Yeah.
Linda Loy. You cannot tell me I can't film in public, mate. Obviously, you don't watch YouTube. Yeah? Yeah. Shop, buddy.
I can move you to this first flight tomorrow morning. I can move you on the first flight tomorrow morning.
So that's one night's accommodation for this time.
Yeah. Yeah.
So everything else, whatever you're going to spend, keep all your receipts and claim them with yourself. Yeah.
Okay, so means you're going to pay for my accommodation in Queenstown for tonight.
Give your receipts. Because they're not the things that.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
That is
sorry, give
okay.
your receipts.
Oh, well. No, they can't touch me. Honestly, I haven't done anything wrong. This is, no. Sorry, your QID number, mate? Your QID number? Can I get that? Yeah. That's nice, thank you. And you? QID number, identification?
Any of these ladies?
No, I'm just asking for your identification.
Not to be filming in here.
Is that right?
Can you turn your phone off?
No, I can film. It's a public
I
place.
understand he's asked you to
This is a
turn it off.
public place.
No,
Don't touch me,
no.
mate.
Turn it
Yeah.
off.
Okay. I've been quite reserved, right?
Yeah.
I've been asking this. No, I'm not.
Let's come out.
No. Okay, are you arresting me? Are you arresting me? Yeah, okay, we can check here because I need to get to Queenstown. The flight is cancelled, I need to get to Queenstown. She's been very rude. Now this lady's having a problem here, right? And you are very rude, I need to... No. This lady's having a problem here, right? And you are very rude. I need to see. No, it's not in your face. No, I'm not. Obviously, you don't watch New Zealand audits, right? Okay? You do not have the right to tell me to turn my phone off in a public place. It's not. Oh my goodness. No, it's not. No, it's not. You do not know the law. It's not. Oh my goodness. No, it's not. No, it's not. You do not know the law. It's not. Oh my goodness. No, it's not. No, it's not. You do not know the law. Yep. You do not know the law. Yep. Mate.
So what's been happening?
Okay. She's just ignoring me. I said, how are we going to get down? I said, what's the reason for the cancellation, right? You were very rude. And she goes, oh, because you've got no cabin crew. Huh? Do not. Did you see that? Did you see that? Did you see that? No, I'm not allowed. No, do not. I'm telling you, bro, do not touch me. No, I'm not. For what? In a public place. Okay, I'm going to ring Mark. Hang on a second. I'm going to ring Mark. Do not touch me. Do not touch me. Wait a second. I'm going to ring my lawyer. I am going. No, I'm not. I'm not. Do not touch me.
I will touch you. Out you
Mate,
go.
tell me, do not touch me. No. Wait.
Out you go.
Do not touch me. Do not touch me.
Out you go.
Do not touch me.
Out you go.
I'm telling you, do
I'm
not.
telling you.
You're touching me.
Get that. Get that.
No. You wish to arrest?
You're trespassing.
Arrest
You don't
me.
need to speak.
Arrest me. You will get done in court. I'm telling you right now. You obviously do not watch Kiwi audits. No, it's not. Okay, I'm ringing Mark, my lawyer. Hang on a second. Listen to me.
You're under arrest for trespass.
I'm not trespassing.
Yes, you are.
No, I'm not. Okay.
Put your hands behind
No,
your back.
no. Okay, hang on a second.
Sorry. Hand behind your back.
No, hang on a second. Hold the phone. Record. Just so it's got information for Mark the other way.
Turn that off.
Son's on the phone. Do you want to talk to him?
Just pause there and then restruct. And so was that earlier in your evidence you said the police took
Correct.
him away and that was the last you saw of him?
Yeah, that's the last I saw of him.
Thank you. Your Honour, intend to play the rest of the footage with the other witnesses, but this is the last of the footage for in relation to this one. Thank you. No further questions, Your Honour.